Hey, love, welcome to Simply Kami. Yes, you are in the right place. Is it your first time here? If it is, oh wow, welcome. Thank you for being here. I am sure you're going to enjoy your stay. I'd like to encourage you to hit the subscription box right now so that you do not miss any content that I will be uploading. So basically, I upload content on home, gardening, lifestyle, anything to do with home, anything to do with gardening, anything to do with cooking, homemaking, and all of that. And I am sure you're going to enjoy your stay here. I come from Kenya. I live in the outskirts of Nairobi, and this is my home. Today, I want to tag you along as I show you what my morning routine is like. I really hope you enjoy this vlog, and I hope you leave a like or a comment if you already haven't. All right. So on most days I go to work. I run a business. I'm an interior decorator, and I also run another business on the side that deals with African accessories. So when I'm not going to work, basically I love to chill at home. So today's morning routine is not for every regular day. It's for the days when I am staying at home. So I hope you enjoy it. I really do. The first thing I do when I wake up is obviously open the windows. I know a lot of people open the windows to air the room, which is ideal, and I mean it's the major reason. But the other motivation for me to do this is so I can be able to look outside and take in the scene and see how my plants are doing, and it's like they're usually just coming out to meet me. So yeah, I love that. So after that, I usually make my bed, and I usually roll back my bed sheets to make sure that there is airing going on after the whole night you've been sweating and all that. So you want some aeration in between your bed sheets. I'm one of those people who really enjoy clean bedding. I wish it was possible. I wish it wasn't so tasking to make your bed afresh every day. I wish it were possible. I'd really love that. Not that it's not, it's just that there's never really the time for it. But as often as I can, I like to change and air my bedding. So after that, usually I will take a bath. And I usually waste a lot of time on almost every day figuring out what to wear. That is usually a stressful point for me, whether I'm just staying at home, whether I'm going to work, wherever I'm going, whether it's workout clothes. It's always a challenge for me to figure out what to wear. And I end up spending a lot of time, not even in the shower, but just figuring out what to wear, what to accessorize it with, and stuff like that. So the next thing I do is brush my teeth. Obviously, you want to start your day with a fresh breath and a clean mouth. You do not want to start talking to people early in the morning when your mouth isn't all that clean. So that's what I do. I usually use regular toothpaste, and after that I use a mouthwash to just clear all of that. Also, I had a dental appointment yesterday, so I still have some teeth issues being sorted. So the best thing I can do, sometimes they say there are things about yourself that you don't really know. Like you could have a bad odor in your mouth and not know. And you think you're all right. So it's always best to just counter check and take the right measures in place. So there's this mouthwash I usually use regularly, and that serves me well. Next thing I usually do is grab a shower. I love to start my day feeling fresh. So yeah, there is that to tick off from the lists. After showering, I like to moisturize my face and hair using rose water. Um, usually after showering, you have this feel like your skin is dry. So I usually moisturize my face and hair using that. I get this rose water from a friend of mine called Nyambura Simio, and she's awesome, and her products are amazing as well. If you're in Kenya, check her out. Her company is called Adore Life Kenya. After spraying rose water on my face, I kind of fan it. I use my hands to fan it because you want it to dry off before you apply the face regimen that you use. I usually use this ointment, or it's a cream actually from Forever Living. It was a gift to me from a cousin of mine called Eva, and I really love it. It is an aloe vera product, and I really, really, really love aloe vera because it's a natural solution, and I know the qualities of aloe vera, so it's a product I love to use on my face. And then I have this amazing body butter made from nuts, again from Nyambura Simi of Adore Life Kenya. Thank you, Nyambura. You did me a solid one. She usually supplies me with these amazing products, and it just leaves my skin silky, like all over my body. That is what I apply. It just has a nice glow, and it makes me feel so silky, like I said. Oh, and I picked a yellow dress. I'm ready to take on the day. If you're new here, I'd like to let you know that you'll be seeing a lot of yellow stuff because yellow is my favorite color. On Facebook, I am known as the Queen of Yellow Mood because I use color to express hope, love, and positivity. So I thought to use yellow for this expression because yellow is the brightest color on the spectrum. So I'm a yellow girl. Most of the time, you'll find me something yellow. I also chose the scent for the day. I was gambling between the two, and I picked one that's floral because I want to spend my day smelling like flowers. Next thing I do after freshening up is go outside and take it all in. There is nothing better than a breath of fresh air. And if you're a plant mom or a plant holder or a plant lover like myself, then you know how rewarding it is to check on your babies and, see who's blooming, who's doing well, who's not doing so well. It's how they light up to meet you. And I cannot, even on the days I have to go to work, I literally have to do this a small round around my garden to see how my plants are doing. They said gardening is free therapy. I have no doubt about that. I have no reason to dispute that because it works for me. A garden is a gift that keeps giving. And I'm thankful to have an amazing space that allows me to nurture and have all these plants. Are you a plant lover yourself? I'd like to know. And if you are, I'd love to know what's your favorite plant. I know for some people, there are people who love, flowers, like flowers that bloom, and then there are others who are into the foliage. They like the textures and the greenery and are not necessarily a fan of the blooms. But personally, I am a fan of both. I love both. I love both combinations. I love mixing the foliage and the blooms. So yeah, that's my thing, and I think it comes out very well. But I'd love to know, what is your preference? What works better for you in your country? And where are you watching this video from? I'd love to know.
That's dead.
Someone said to start a garden is to believe in tomorrow. I think that makes a lot of sense because if you have no hope, you cannot start on a garden. A garden is about hope. It's about waiting for the seasons. It's about nurturing. It's about believing that something will come out of the dirt, even if it doesn't look like so today. Sometimes when my friends or family visit, they ask me, Kami, do you know all your plants? Like, do you know them by name? Do you know where they are? Do you know what they require? And I'm like, yeah, plants are like babies and they're my children. Okay, they're like my children. I know there's been that debate online, people saying they're plant moms and then moms of actual children feeling like that is the wrong thing for people to say, but to each their own. But I value my plants. I really treasure them and I treat them as though they were my children. And I know each of them by name. I keep talking to them. I touch the petals and textures and say positive words about them and I bless them and all of that. I hope this doesn't look or sound weird, but it's what it is. Everyone has that one thing that they're completely weird about. But I do not mind being weird about plants and nature. If that makes me weird, I am a happy weirdo. So after going around my garden and checking on my plants, I usually grab a glass of warm water. On days when I can, I like to delay my breakfast to around 12, so to have it as brunch. And this enables me to skip a meal. I usually skip the breakfast, lunch, and I combine. So the next time I'm going to eat food is early dinner. That's because I'm also on a weight loss program. I'm also working out. So when I'm at home, I like to delay taking breakfast. So the first thing I do is take warm water around 9 and then figure out what to have for breakfast. Oh, I love the current weather. May is an amazing month in Kenya. You know, recently I was reading something online. It sounds like a joke, but isn't. Apparently, the name of the month came from it may rain, it may be sunny, it may be cold, it may be here or there. Ideally, this means that there are no extreme weather conditions during this month. So it's a bit chilly, a bit warm, and like today was just amazing. Today is just amazing. It's warm, it's not too hot, it's not too cold. So my plants are happy, so am I. I'm able to enjoy the sunshine without it scorching me. Yeah, it just sounds like May is the perfect weather for my plants. The other thing I like to do is something called grounding or earthing. There is no better way to connect to Mother Earth and our ancestors than to walk barefoot. It's something I love to do. I kick off my shoes or sandals and just walk around, connecting with Mother Earth. Now let's go look for breakfast. That's the beauty of gardening, that you can pick fresh ingredients from your garden. Let's see what we can rummage and have for breakfast. Let's see what is currently available in my kitchen garden. Gardening is just awesome, you know? Yeah, so yeah, let's see what we'll get from the garden for breakfast. Sorry, guys, if you realize I'm having labored breathing because I am recovering from a flu and a horrible cough. So bear with me on that one. So, yeah, we got some baby carrots. And then let's see what else. And some leeks. We got some leeks. Amazing. So we were lucky to get some baby carrots, some leeks, and green onions, which are also called scallions from the garden. Let's see what we can make that with for brunch. So with my ingredients, I settled for an omelette, which I'm going to have with ugali from last night and some avocado and coffee to go with. Whenever I can, as often as possible, I like to eat my food outside and sort of like do a mini picnic for myself. I love spending time outdoors, and this is part of self love. I love going all out for myself on the days when this is possible to just sit out there, enjoy the calmness and the gift of life. Such a windy day it is today. Very windy, not too cold. There is a bit of sunshine, but not too hot either. When I was shooting this particular vlog, I was thinking about a song that has been making rounds on the internet, Minister of Enjoyment. I know people say it as a joke, but you gotta take care of yourself. You really have to enjoy life in whichever way you deem fit. Whatever works for you, whatever makes your heart glad, however way you can spoil yourself, please go all out. They say we only live once, but we all also live every day. We only die once, actually. So we live every day, and every day should be special. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I spent my morning today. This is usually my morning routine on most days when I'm not going to work. I hope you enjoyed this content. Did you love this content? What did you like about it? I'd love to know. I always love reading back from you guys. I love your reading through your comments. I love when you leave a like. I am usually appreciative when you share my content and when you subscribe. So yeah, I love doing this. I told you guys, this is for the long haul. This is not a short-term thingy. We are gonna grow together, and I want us to create a community where we share the spirit of Yellow Mood. So yeah, I gotta go, but I want to wish you a wonderful day wherever you are. I want to leave a blessing for you, for yourself, for your family, for your friends, for your loved ones, and I wish you success, peace, and happiness in everything you do. Once in a while, spoil yourself. No matter. Most of the times we find ourselves doing things for everyone else but ourselves. So pause. The only sure thing about life is that it moves on. So you matter, you're important, and you should treat yourself as such. Alright? Thank you for watching. It's not goodbye. It is see you soon again. Ciao.